ad tech wasn't built to be privacy compliant the way these laws are written.
Right.
That's the fundamental flaw, right? The original sin, it was we built this in a way that it was tracking people. It absolutely was. You can call it whatever you
Right.
want, but you have tracking pixels to understand, did they convert? Did they see the ad? Did they click on the ad? Did they click through? Did they buy? That's tracking. Stop it.
Right.
Let's just be honest, right? So that's tracking. So now we pissed off all the consumers. Now we have regulators coming in. Now, I don't subscribe to the theory that regulators are not smart. They're hiring technologists, they are smart, but the people that write the laws may not be as an expert in the technology as we would like them to be. Okay, so I,
Right.
I tried to say that nicely. So,
No, well, but there's a big difference between every state AG, and if you go to some of the events,
oh,
like the
well, don't worry,
like
come out. It isn't written by the AGs, it's written by the
no,
legislatures, right?
no, that's what I'm saying is
Yeah,
every state AG, if you go to any of these conferences, is saying we're hiring PhDs in
yeah,
computer science, we're
totally.
building trackers, we're building the ability to scan your site and your mobile apps, and we're going to hold you to account. The
But
people writing the laws have no idea how any of it works.
I would argue, and I don't know if people have talked about this, I would argue that it may be impossible the way ad tech's been built over the last 15 years to be compliant the way the laws are written. You could make a technical argument of that, in the bottom of all these device graphs, there's an 18, 21, 23 digit code. That's Josh Manion and Richy Glassberg. You could hit forget me all you want, but the device graph breaks if that code goes away. So I think if there was a fundamental, and I'm oversimplifying this, Josh, but maybe if there was an understanding and the laws were written that an ad tech company can forget the person but not delete, there is a big difference in how the tech stacks work, right? So come it from that angle, I almost think it's almost impossible for people to be compliant the way the laws are written and the way ad tech has been built. Now, what you just said, you put a cookie banner on there, you're bolting this front end piece onto this back end stack that's built a different way, and that's going to cause tension, right? Josh, exactly what you just said. You're trying to do, pets or whatever you want to call them, or privacy by design, on top of a stack that was built 15 years ago that wasn't built for privacy. That is a recipe for disaster unless you have something like a Vault.js or other tools to actually make sure that what you think is happening in these disparate databases, and it just doesn't happen in one company. Everything is interlinked. So you may be good, but your partner that does the next step may be totally horrible and undo all the good you did. That's the problem, Josh.